All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm just going to take a look at each of these sprites and walk you through how we make sure that we have coded our program correctly, all right? So I'm going to take a look here. This is our first one. This is the pond sprite. So I'm going to take a look here. It says, what should the score be set to at the very beginning of the game? And that's connected to this block here. So I know that when I start playing a game, my score begins at 0, okay? So that's what I'm going to set my score variable to. Now, this is my timer here, and it says, what should the timer be set to at the very beginning of the game? The game should last 1 minute. Well, I can't just put 1 in there because I want to be able to count down by seconds. So I'm actually going to put 60 because there's 60 seconds in 1 minute. Now, let's take a look at what this section says. This loop is our timer counting down. How many times should it repeat? How many seconds do we wait in between each change of the timer's value? Well, I've got 60 seconds on my timer, so I want to be counting down 60 times. And I want to wait 1 second in between each change, all right? And every time I change the timer, I want it to change by 1. Okay, let me check and see if that works. That's weird. My timer's counting, but it's not counting down. It's counting up. That's because when I'm changing my timer by 1, what I'm really doing is adding 1 to it. I want to subtract 1 from it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to -1 and take a look and see if that works. There we go. So now it's working properly. And if I continued to wait the entire minute, I would see that this repeats 60 times. And once it reaches 0, it stops.